In sports, people say every second counts. For every second you push yourself, that second can make the difference by getting you first place. The only person who can take advantage of that second is you. You can either spend your time sitting and watching TV, or you can spend your time creating your own adventures outdoors.
At CSU Monterey Bay, we have the adventures waiting for us in our own backyard. It's beautiful to simply look at. Now imagine taking advantage and going out there and learning how to surf, kayak, rock climb, backpack, or where I make my second count, cycling.
Been cycling about a year now, and got into it as a way to lose weight. I was 100 more pounds a year ago than I am today.
I have been cycling since I was a little kid. Learned how to ride when I was 6 maybe. It's actually a stress reliever for me. When I'm on the bike, I can just tune out everything that's going on. Stress, school, life, whatever.
I started mountain biking towards the end of my freshman year, so 3 years ago, but it was kind of like off and on for 2 years, and then over winter break in December is when I really started to do a lot of mountain biking / cycling. So
I've been riding bikes since I was 8 years old. I've been racing since I was a junior in high school, so I was about 15 when I got my first race license and entered my first race. I pretty much go all over the peninsula. My team's based out of San Jose, so I go up there on the weekends a lot to race with them and train with them. Racing takes me all over Northern California and Nevada. Training around here, I really like going over into Pebble Beach and going into Carmel Valley for some good climbs. Yeah, there's some world-class cross-country mountain biking right behind us in the Ord. About a couple thousand acres of just beautiful single track.
I was injured about 2 years ago now, and what happened was I did a lot of cycling and my muscles were not strong enough, and it just put a lot of strain on my knee. True, I kept biking because it was kind of an adrenaline rush. After a while you stop feeling the pain.
actually, I had a concussion last week, and everything leading up to Saturday I had a concussion. It was probably my biggest fall, but for the most part I stay pretty safe. I mean, maybe I'll get scraped up every now and then, but no big deal. But other than that, that was my biggest crash. Other than that, I haven't really been injured that much mountain biking. So for me, cycling and mountain biking are two different things. Cycling is more like road riding when you're doing like 50 to 100 miles, and it's definitely competitive if you're racing. There's a lot, you have like Lance Armstrong and all them doing their thing on the cycling events. So that's that. For me, mountain biking, it's all out in the dirt, and I kind of separate them. I mean, they're technically both cycling because you're on a bike, but I'm kind of slowly working my way over to cycling. I can see how cycling's a lot of fun. I can see how mountain biking's a lot of fun.
Cycling's a healthy and incredible sport to be a part of, and it creates a community on campus, or even if you get into the community of racing or just the local club community. And sounds kind of strange, but I like the pain. I like being able to push myself harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. I get joy out of going to a race and looking around and seeing the other guys suffering while I'm not suffering that much. And then I can push a little harder and drop them and go win.
When I'm going up a hill, basically what's going through my mind is just keep swimming, because it's one of those things that when you're going up the hill, you just kind of got to get through it, and so you got to kind of keep your mind off of the pain that your legs are going through, your heart beating out of your chest, and so just kind of think about some other things that kind of get you through the hill. Going downhill is a lot of fun. What's going through my mind when I'm going downhill is just pick the right line. Don't pick a rutted line, and just kind of go with it. Be flowy, kind of just let things happen.
Go ride bikes, it's fun. It's a great experience. Get to know some people.
There are so many bikes on campus. I don't see any people riding them, or I see very few people riding them.
I think everyone should try mountain biking at least once. It's a lot of fun, good exercise.
This is just a blast. Anybody and everybody should be bicycling. It's just, whether you're a little kid, old man, old woman, young woman, doesn't matter. It's a lifestyle, and it's fantastic. You get to meet great people.